welcome to Sam and Fang Cooking. In this video, I'll be making hot chocolate bombs. They're chocolate spheres filled with hot chocolate mix and lots of marshmallows. When you pour hot milk or water over the top, the chocolate melts and the marshmallows are released. These are really fun to make and make great gifts. I'll be using real milk chocolate, so I'll need to temper it. If you use candy melts or any chocolate that doesn't contain cocoa butter, you won't need to do this step. Tempered chocolate will set firm at room temperature and keep it snap and shine. I'm using a double boiler to melt my chocolate. You can even use your microwave, but using the double boiler gives you a little more control. Put the bowl of chocolate over the simmering water and let it melt while stirring. To keep your chocolate in temper, you have to pay attention to the temperature of the chocolate as you're melting. For milk chocolate, the temperature should never go above 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I take it off the heat multiple times to ensure I don't go above 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Just stirring with what heat you already have in the bowl will continue to melt the chocolate. Check with a thermometer often to ensure you're at the right temperature. Between 84 degrees Fahrenheit to 86 degrees Fahrenheit is the sweet spot. Now that my chocolate is melted, I can start making the hot chocolate bombs. I'm using a 2.5-inch silicone mold. Scoop a little chocolate in the mold, working one at a time. Using the back of a spoon or brush, evenly cover all sides and bottoms of the mold. This is the first of 2 layers, so it can be thin, but make sure there are no gaps. Refrigerate until set. This only takes a few minutes. If your kitchen is cold, you may need to remelt the chocolate to continue working with it for the second layer. Again, just like before, make sure you don't go above 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll be adding another thin layer to make sure all spots have been covered. Make sure the edges aren't too thin, but it doesn't have to be perfect because we'll smooth them out later. Refrigerate again until set. Now carefully remove the half spheres from the mold. Microwave a plate for 1 minute or so. It should be warm but not too hot. Take one half sphere and briefly touch the edge of the sphere against the plate to make a smooth edge. Now fill the half spheres you just fixed the edges on. I'm using 1 tablespoon of hot chocolate mix and mini marshmallows. Take the other half sphere and do the same on the edges. Press the filled half sphere and the half you just melted together carefully but firmly. When smoothing the edges, make sure not to do it too much, otherwise you will be melting away too much chocolate and the end product will not be a perfect sphere. Now you can decorate the top with whatever you like. I'm making little parchment paper piping bags for the chocolate drizzle. Cut diagonally a square piece of parchment paper into 2 triangles. Fold into a cone with a sharp tip. Now we can add in some melted milk and white chocolate for the decoration. Drizzle over the hot chocolate bombs and sprinkle on any toppings you like. I'm using the same milk chocolate, white chocolate, sprinkles, and candy cane pieces. And that's it! Heat up your milk, pour, and watch the magic happen. Thanks for watching! Bye!